How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to discuss how you can fix holes that you've drilled in your kayak with basically just a lighter. At the beginning of summer, I bought this piece of Yak Attack gear track. It's very sturdy. It's not your standard gear track, okay, because I wanted it to be really sturdy for camera mounting I was thinking of in my kayak. I was trying to think of somewhere beside the seat that I could put it so I could kind of get an over-the-shoulder shot from the side. So I initially decided on right here. I'm sure you guys can see the holes right there that have been filled in. Now I mounted it and used it maybe 1 or 2 trips, quickly realized that I had mounted it, and you can imagine it right here with the arm coming off of it. It was right in my paddle stroke, so I had to take it off. Should have thought of that beforehand. If you guys are gonna mount something on your kayak, think about your paddle stroke if you paddle, because it was straight up in my way. I mounted that there and I took it off. I had 1/8 of an inch holes right here in my kayak that I needed to patch up. I went on YouTube and I found a video of a guy doing this. When you are going to screw holes in your kayak anywhere, you're gonna cut a hole in it with a drill. Keep the shavings, because the shavings are exactly, obviously, what a kayak is made out of. Just plastic. That's what I did when I cut the holes initially. I kept the shaving. When you first buy your kayak, look inside it. This is a sit-on-top kayak. It's a Jackson Cuda 12, so it's hollow inside. The whole thing's an air pocket. It had a lot of shavings in it from when they were cutting edges and smoothing it out and stuff before they shipped it out. So I dug a lot of those out of there too. So that's what a lot of this is. If you're gonna cut holes in your kayak, keep the shavings. Do not lose them, because you can use them to fill the holes back in. All I did was I flipped the kayak on its side so that this was facing up in the air, and I took a lighter and I duct taped some little metal plates, something I had, maybe even some, I think some of it was some pool noodle foam, just to kind of back up the hole. I jammed some of these shavings down in there and heated them up and melted them down to fill in the hole. Now it's not very pretty, you know. I mean, it pretty much looks like cigarette burns in the side of my kayak, but if I never pointed them out to you, you wouldn't know they were there. So, you know, whatever. I'm the one who has to look at it anyway. So that's basically all you need to do to be able to fill in holes. Don't drill really, really, really big holes unless you absolutely are sure of what you're doing. The bigger the hole, the harder it is to fill. These were just 1/8 of an inch holes, just like that. So small. Very small hole. Now maybe I didn't get it filled in that perfectly. Well, it's only an 1/8 of an inch hole. There would have to be this perfect steel, like laser beam branch to go perfectly in that spot to maybe weaken it, okay? Don't drill big holes unless you're absolutely sure of what you're doing. Keep the shavings so you can melt them back down and plug it in. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's more where that came from. We'll see you next time.